95% of people that I speak to are way under eating on their protein. For optimal results, you want at least 1.7 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of your body weight. So for me, weighing around 80 kilograms at the moment, slightly under, so I'm gonna be shooting for at least 160 grams of protein every single day. But I wanna do my best to demonstrate how easy it can actually be to get in a lot of protein every single day. So today, we're gonna be shooting for closer to 200 grams of protein. I'm gonna walk you through exactly what I do, what I recommend you do, and everything in between. Now, of course, I'm not saying that you need 200 grams of protein per day. For most people, that's gonna be way too much. But hopefully, this will give you some inspiration and show you how easy it can be. I honestly think that I have mastered this over the last decade. Now, you probably might see what I'm eating today and be like, Alex, that looks like shit, but I promise, I love every meal that I eat. It's highly tasty, it's high in protein, easily hits that 160 grams plus every single day. And the best part is, it's very, very easy. And literally, as you're gonna see today, it takes me such minimal time. To kick it off, I pretty much always have some form of protein oats in the morning. Lately, especially as calories are a little bit higher, it's protein overnight oats. And as you can see by this video, these are already ready to go. And that took me like a minute. I'll chuck all the macros and everything on screen for you so you can see. Now, of course, keeping in mind, my calories are a little bit high at the moment because I'm trying to put on some size. It's not going very well, but we're trying. And if you're obviously trying to lose body fat, you can still apply these same methods, but obviously tweak the amounts. Don't eat exactly how I'm eating here. Just got back from the gym and I had to do a quick food top up because we were running low, but I thought I would quickly show you what I get, as this is gonna help increase your protein intake. So the main reason that I think people struggle to get their protein intake in is 3 main reasons. Now, the first one is simply because they're just unaware of what foods are actually high in protein. So to help with that, screenshot this list as a reference that will get you started. The second is because they haven't figured out how to make the meal simple and quick to do. So little food shopping hack, this is gonna help. For starters, try to order it online if you can and click and collect it, pick it up, or get it dropped off because it'll save you going down and buying shit that you don't need. Second is I keep it super simple. So my protein sources are basically a whey protein, which you already saw this morning, some form of lean meat, which for me is these peri-peri chicken breasts, which we're about to make for lunch right now. And then I personally like to have some form of red meat in there. So it's usually extra lean mince for dinner or sometimes a steak. Now, I also grab things like this because if I just literally cannot be fucked cooking anything one night, I can bang one of these straight in the oven. They're absolutely delicious. It's only 600 calories and 50 grams of protein for these pizzas. I just grabbed 2 of these because they're pretty damn expensive, to be honest. And then lastly, for snacks, I don't really snack too much, but in between meals or for dessert, YoPro is my go-to. And then of course you get trace proteins from oats and bread and things like that. So breakfast was only about 60 seconds to make. Those chicken sandwiches, now although technically it did take 15 minutes because that's how long I air fry them for, but really putting it together, chopped a few bits of cucumbers, some tomato and an apple, took me really 2 minutes of actual work, and then I'm good to go. Put a little bit of this AM's Thai sweet chili. This stuff is the bomb. It's like 56 grams of protein right here, and I believe it is under 600 calories. And that's it. Good to go. So as you can see, we're doing pretty well to get in a lot of protein without much actual cooking, or time, should I say. So reason number 3 that I see a lot of people struggling to get enough protein in is because they just haven't figured out how to make them taste good enough. If your meals aren't tasty, you're probably not gonna wanna stick to it. So this is also, by the way, it's late arvo. This is usually the time where I see most people ruining their diet. It's in between that lunch to dinner time, hunger's high, you probably come home from work or maybe you're still at work. Maybe it's been a long, stressful day. Maybe it's been a hectic day like today has for me, super busy. And you're just thinking, I'm just gonna go into the pantry in the fridge and grab literally whatever I can, which usually has very, very minimal protein, all carbs and fats, not good for the calories. So what I do is I make the quickest and simplest 30-second high protein snack, meal, whatever you wanna call it. I dump about 200 grams of fruit into a bowl, and then I'm simply grabbing one of these tubs of YoPro, and today I'm dumping about 200 grams on here to increase the protein intake. So as you can see, that took 30 seconds, and honestly, I'd chuck a bit of cinnamon on there. This tastes absolutely bomb. And now that is gonna get me all the way to dinner. I can literally eat this at my desk while I'm working, and it's gonna stop me from just wanting to eat the house down. All right guys, so this is me being completely transparent, 100% honest. This is exactly what I was talking about. So I actually planned for this video to have my regular dinner, which I probably have most of the week, which is spag bowl with that extra lean mince, spaghetti, some 50% less fat cheese, etc. And then the day got away from me. I got busy, caught up doing client programs all the time, and I was like, fuck, It's getting late, I'm hungry as shit. So this is exactly what I was talking about before. This is where now, instead of me making that, which would probably take 10 or so minutes, but to be honest, I can't really be bothered. I'm just gonna throw one of these in the oven, then I'm gonna finish my work, and then I'm gonna get to eat it. And this is 50 grams of protein, so just even doing that, zero actually cooking time. I don't have to stand here and watch it or do anything. This is gonna put me to 180 grams of protein already. Honestly, Fro Pro pizzas, especially that one, the buffalo chicken, I actually highly rate it, especially if you just want something simple like that. So I'm gonna finish the night off with a protein cake batter bowl, which I'm about to whip up right now. I'm gonna chuck the recipe on here for you if you wanna give it a try. Now, fair warning, I wouldn't eat this dry. It's not good just dry. So you have to add on some GoPro and fruit, which is probably my go-to, or some form of topping to make it taste a little better. So hopefully today goes to show you if you tick all three of those boxes. So learn what foods are high in protein. Hopefully today kind of helped and that sheet helped you out a little bit. Second of all, make the meals as simple and convenient for yourself as you can and as you want to. Obviously this is going to look slightly different for everyone. And third of all, make them taste good. Again, that's going to be slightly personal preference to everyone as well. Like I said at the start of the video, you don't need 200 grams of protein. I would just do in between that 1.7 to 2 grams per kilogram of your body weight and you'll be absolutely sweet. I hope that was helpful and it kind of give you a little bit of insight into how I make my daily protein targets very, very simple and easy to hit while enjoying every single meal that I eat. And if you like that video and you want to try some of my overnight protein oat recipes, these are 3 of my favorites this video here.